Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, what else can we say about this fella?
Shapes to shoot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Now it's Messi. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And they've got rid. Bergomi cannot be beaten that easily.
Bebeto really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball.
Decent chance! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Tries to pass it through, played back in. Real chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Best. Can he get on the end of this? Pinches it off him. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bergomi promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Messi. Caicedo.
Birmingham really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Robson. Looking to play him in. Rummenigge. That is good alertness. Now it's Bebeto. Tar spots it and intercepts. Now it's Bebeto. And there's green grass ahead of him. He has found the way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well timed, excellent interception. No way through there. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's quick to snatch it back. And he's worked it through. He's having a shot! Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Dida will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
He's found the way. He's had a shot! Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
A case now of complete control.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
It has been an extraordinary start to the game. And he shoots! Now it's Owen. And it's Tonali. Aimed beyond the defence. Zanetti. That's tidy. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Looking for the run. He won't be happy with that one. Rijkaard. Caicedo producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. That's good vision. He's on it, can he get away? Caicedo, and that interception was most necessary.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And this is Owen. Knocks it into space. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Messi. Showing good feet. Tries to play it through. Nesta cuts out the pass. And he gets rid in a hurry. Robson. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Tenete a portata di mano I biglietti ricevuti all'ingresso.
And the second half gets underway.
Birmingham really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
Another pass, just keep... He's tried one! And it's Davids. Taken back almost at once.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Best. That has been cut short. Messi. Rijkaard does well to get it back. Messi. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple. Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Threads one in. Now it's Messi. Great chance! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Milan really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
There's a sharp little ball here. Shoots! And it's in! They're back within reach! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. So is this the start of a comeback? Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rijkaard. And here's Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Owen. Baresi pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Lovely pass, but can he get there? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, this looks sharp. Rijkaard. Played towards the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He's got away. That has ended up in no man's land. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. There's the shot! Well, it was a nice setup, but not so good beyond that.
Platini had the chance of finishing off a fabulous move. At least we saw some terrific high-tempo approach play.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 4.
Milan choosing
Numero
to
25.
make the first change.
Numero 8. Lasciano il campo per il numero 2, il numero 17, il numero 11.
And claimed it back swiftly. Valverde. That ball looks a good one. And he's gone looking for safety. And it's Partey. Milan finding their passes. Oh, super ball! And the counter is on. That has not gone well. Zanetti.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Big header! Goal! And the lead is extended still further. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Partey. Owen. Now it's Messi. Mbappe. About to... It's Bale! And we have our very first corner. Messi plays it short. And here's Messi. Milan are looking to go forward now. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Rijkaard. Shot could be on. Bale! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero
It's their
18.
second corner of the game.
Numero 5. Fabio Cannavaro. Lasciano il campo per il numero 22.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Ah, that's a fine interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. Valverde. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That has been slung wide. He is through here. That's good play. Valverde. Big chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. It's Bale! And somehow he kept it out. So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. In by Rijkaard. Zanetti can get it clear. And we're done. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seeming... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. We have already started here.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Couldn't squeeze it through. It's a sharp pass. And it's Messi. Can he spark a counter here? That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Little pass back. Best. There's the shot! Robertson going vertical.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's taking no chances there. Robson. Mbappe! Mbappe! Off the bar! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And the ball's gone astray. And the shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Lovely bit of skill. And this is Messi. He's had a shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Oh, that's nice. He's having a shot! Pass somewhat off target. Your impression so far, Jim?
Birmingham have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
Shot a goal! Really nicely worked opportunity, that. Some lovely exchanges.
The 1- and 2-touch football that cut through the middle was a joy to behold. Talent and technique of the highest standard.
Mbappe in the hunt and looking threatening. Messi. And Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retreat. Oh, what has happened here? So, third quarter of the game. Great vision. Well read. And the danger is... Chance! He scored! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here. And while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. There will be a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. 30 minutes gone. And here's Mbappe. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Manchester United trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in.
Chance for a shot! It is a fantastic goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
So that's 2 now without repeat. Decent chance! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And yes, it's him again. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And he's there to clear it. And They're back on the ball again. That has not gone well. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Baresi with a definite foul there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Not the most accurate pass. And that is as far as they're going to go. Davids has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he welcomes it in. So chance, surely!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's half-time here. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And the game has already resumed here. And this is Pele. Tar gets a foot in here. Mateus really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Tar wins the duel this time. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Now it's Mbappe. Mateus. And it's Bellingham. Baresi calmly anticipates. Rijkaard. And Mateus. And again they run up against stubborn defending. And it's Messi. That is a great pick out. Oh, good ball! Baresi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. It's a pretty loose pass. Rijkaard. Driving forward. Now it's Puskas. And that is expertly dealt with. And that's gone loose. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Mbappe. Could move up a gear here. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done, for me, he's done it with real conviction.
And he shoots! Keeper's not concerned by that.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. He's in a great position here. They've got to be quick to recover this.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Played back. And this is Pele.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Zanetti promptly onto that, and that is that. That is good alertness. And he's intervened well there. Right card. Looking for options for movement. Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. Oh, this is a terrific run. Mateus. Bellingham. And it's Messi. And that has left him in a heap. Best. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Right card has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Knocks it into space. Pressing hard. Oh, what a mistake! He has found the way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's superb. And he should have made it 4.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Puskas.
Oh, really well played.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe ploughing through the middle.
Added time.
1 minute to add, according to the board. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's surging through. And the shot. Puskas! And that is the last effort of the game. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Best claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Chance in football.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here.
Lothar Matthäus is going to have a huge influence here, Peter.
Well, it's hard to argue. Mbappe! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he was quick to react. Well, that's been cut out. Well played. Best. Can he get it through? Messi. He is through here. And Messi! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Best. Oh, he's bustling through. He's having a shot! So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Davids. And he's forced to go back. And Dixon. And here's Messi. This looks promising. Now that is commitment to the cause. And we have our very first corner. Robson goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that looks a decent ball. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. That's a shade optimistic. And no, that was never going to make it. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Robson has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Tries to play it through. And he's intervened well there. And that's gone loose. Robson receives it in a good position here. And the shot! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
And again they run up against stubborn defending. Rummenigge, he's away! It's a pretty loose pass. Knocks it out wide. Passing nice and neat. He's going for goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Robson is offering a wry smile there.
Stood up well to him there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Mbappe. Davids. Rummenigge. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Great ball if he can get there.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Looks a good ball through. Dida breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Robson is the team's great visionary. He's in a great position here. Oh, good determined running there, but run back by the defence.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Leicester promptly onto that, and that is that. Now he's off and running. And this is Messi. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he cuts out the supply. Great vision. And it's been played through, and he's managed to get free. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Rijkaard. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Mbappe. Pass is just off target. Messi chasing after it. Davids has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Ambitious ball here. Oh, this looks sharp. Passes short and sharp. Picked out brilliant. Best! And it... Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Se está realizando un cambio.
There's the start of the second half.
Birmingham really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
That's good running with the ball. Nicely weighted ball. Robson looking to run onto it. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Peru really are trying to go early and direct here, Peter. There's definitely a conscious effort to almost bypass midfield and get someone in quickly.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And the long ball is...
Great chance! Sticks it away! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And the finish! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
Corner number 2 then. Messi with the short one. Bale being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Takes a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! In he goes again! Yes! And they are cruising away. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed... And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
El personal de seguridad de cada sección se presente inmediatamente.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game yet to kick off.
to
The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Serge Gnabry has had very big boots to fill in replacing one of the best duos in European, if not all of football. And his game has peaked to something very close to what his predecessors delivered.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Zanetti gets across to intercept that. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Cruyff. And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Best. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely weighted ball. Nesta cuts out the pass. And it's Davids. Wriggles his way through. And that should get the job done.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
They've got to make this nice and quick.
The ball goes... Oh, what a climb! And it's a goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he's managed to get rid. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And he cuts out the supply. And that's a dangerous ball.
And a chance!
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Now it's Forlan. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Ibrahimovic looks to get on the end of this. Now it's Gnabry. Zanetti. Zanetti. He's a sharp little ball here, crossed into the middle. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Short changes him with that pass. Cruyff absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Mateus. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Davids. Best very much a man of this moment. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Oh, some tackle that. Cruyff. And it's Gattuso. No, that's been intercepted. Rijkaard. Now Robson. Maldini gets it away. And it's Cruyff. It's a really well-measured ball. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Nesta. Bergomi. And he's forced to go back. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Zanetti. Now it's Iniesta. Davids. Rijkaard. Looking for the run. That is a brilliant interception.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Well read, nice interception. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Please turn
Any
your
strong
attention
opinions
to
on the first
screen
half?
for information
Birmingham
provided
will
by
be
the
pretty
local
happy
police.
with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Substitutions taking place.
So once again, we're underway. Czech punts it upfield. Now that's well seen too. Gnabry. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rijkaard. Pull it. And here's Messi. He's found a way through. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter. That's just playing it safe and simple.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. It's full on! Oh, what has happened here? And the shot!
Substitution.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
That is lovely. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
997.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Forlan. Oh, he's bustling through here. No foul, says the referee. Mateus with the clearance. Rijkaard. Davids. And this is Messi. He has found the way through. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And here's Messi. Dixon. Now it's Chiesa. Chiesa going full steam ahead down the left flank. Tar deals with that comfortably. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And this is Messi. And he's being shifted off it.
Birmingham surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Robson powering for Robson! He should have put that one away.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Diego Forlan. Number 7, number 14, Brian Robson. Number 2,
Rodri
Charles.
tries to pass it through.
Targets. Coming on the field.
So what can they make of
Number
this?
17,
Now it's Mbappe.
Number
Pass is coming off in
21,
quick succession
Johan
here.
Cruyff.
And he's on his way.
55, Vieira.
It's a clear foul,
Number
and the
20,
referee's got a decision to make.
Number 16,
The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box,
Substitution in
and it is
progress.
just a free kick. Caceres has been sent off. It was deemed a professional foul. Well, this looks promising in terms of Messi! Oh, that's fabulous! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Two to the good, and they are... And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
Hello everybody, and a quick announcement now. We would like to ask you all to kindly stay seated during the match. Thank you for your cooperation.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He
goes for a shot! Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's fabulous. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Okazaki. De Bruyne. De Bruyne charging forward, the ball at his feet. Now it's Forlan, and the through ball. And he's surging through. Messi! So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Saliba does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Pelé. Well timed, excellent interception. Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Barcelona disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. That's been cut out, well played.
Forlan really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Pass somewhat off target. And this is Forlan. And the pass is intercepted. That pass has been well intercepted. Forlan. Great ball, and he's in here. He's had a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Irrepressible, imperious, that's what makes him what he is. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other.
Big chance, must be! And the finish! Really well taken goal. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And a chance! And that's wide.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
The message is clear, none shall pass. That is good alertness. It's a pretty loose pass. Now there's a fine ball. It's run loose, who's going to get there? Very nearly half an hour gone here. Oh, good spread. Now it's Messi. Out of play for a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Now it's Forlan. Granit Xhaka. Tries to play it through. Now it's Messi. Robson. Forlan. And this is Pele. Great vision. Pele. And the keeper's there to save. De Bruyne. Now it's Okazaki. That has ended up in no man's land. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now this could be a chance. Oh, shooting chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Now has he got... And Messi! Goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
How many? Just how many? It's become a case of men against boys. He is through here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly... Big chance! Oh, it's a stunning goal! A finish of true class! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium...
Takes a shot! Forlan. And this is Messi. And this is Pele. He's shifting through the gears here. Lovely feet. Pele takes control of it and he's on the move. He is just caressing the ball. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 4, Okazaki.
And the action is back underway.
Serán sustituidos.
He's got away. Showing good feet. Messi! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. That has not gone well. Great chance! Forlan! That is a beauty! A finish right from the top drawer. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is...
And the shot! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's De Bruyne. Rijkaard. Pele, and he's managed to get free. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Has a shot! That is some save from Khan!
That dugout has had some relief, at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Dybala. De Bruyne. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Can he finish? Oh, it's a beauty! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Granit Xhaka. De Bruyne. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Davids. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Threads one in. Oh, that's well spotted. Serginho. Dybala. Out to the left it goes. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, good take in a good area. He's gone direct here. Knocks it out wide. He has a look up. And that's a decent chance! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
And he's there to clear it. And it's Serginho. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Forlan. He's on it. Messi is on his own. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And he's worked it through. Some resolute defending there. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Messi. Muscular approach does pay off here. Not the most accurate pass. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he's been caught. It's fallen! And he hits the net. How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Good running, strong and purposeful. And here's Mbappe. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He has found the way through. That's going to go a long way. Not the most, and the keeper's given it. Pele! And he's missed it. Serginho. Granit Xhaka. That's a good ball out wide.
3 minutos de descuento.
Sports official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Dixon. And that is as far as it goes. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Messi, very much the man of the moment. His boots at their twinkling best. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
and
night,
welcome
all
to
the
today's
ingredients
match.
for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is a great pick out.
Oh, really well played.
And he's managed, and a shot! He would have been quick to recover this.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Bergomi pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Best. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That's an excellent interception. Well, of course, Italy has always been the place to be when it comes to defensive maestros, and here is a prime example. So how highly do you rate this fella, Alessandro Nesta?
Well, he's without doubt one of the very best they've produced. He's been mature well beyond his years since those younger days, blending power, speed, technique, and really good intelligence and ability to read the game. It's no surprise to me that so many...
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game. Promising one. He's tried one! Oh, crossbar! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Oh, that's well spotted. Quarter of an hour played. And it's Cruyff. Good running, strong and purposeful. Robson is someone with real dynamite in his boots. He's shifting through the gears here. Robson. Oh, shooting chance! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
No, he's not going to get any further than that. Oh, that's a key interception. David Villa receives it in a good position here. And that is a little undercooked. Tries to play it through. And here's Eto'o. Robson does well to get it back. Neither side yet able to find the net. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Davids has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Robson picked out brilliantly. Very nicely done. He's charged for a shot! So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Now it's Platini. David, big chance! And he's there to clear it. Rummenigge. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well, that pass isn't the best. Engages and forces him off the ball. Cruyff. Now it's Villa. Mohamed Salah. Bergomi does really well to win the ball there. Caceres, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Messi. And that has left him in a heap. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And here's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Five minutes till the break. That has been slung wide. Spread neatly. David Villa. Oh, what a mistake! And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Stood up well to him there. And this is Messi. Messi. Oh, this is a very good run.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He has found the way through. Rijkaard. Cruyff. And we hit half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And here's Platini. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, perfectly measured that. And Messi! And that certainly packed a punch. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. David Villa wins the duel this time. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, that's fabulous. No way through there. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Davids is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning. Lovely, now then. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And it's Cruyff. It's a promising position. Cross to the back post. Up he goes! That's another chance! They've scored! Barcelona are back in business. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Best really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Nesta gets over and intercepts. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And he plays one through. He's picked his way through. Shot a goal! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. This looks very much like a shoring up of the rear guard.
Look, only time will tell now if this is the right decision, but at least the manager hasn't dawdled. You know, he's reacted quickly, and it needed that.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Substitution.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game.
And a chance! So all square, and not for the first time.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Now there's a fine ball. Neymar is flagged offside. Half an hour gone in the second half. We've seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Birmingham really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Tries to pass it through. Chiellini spots it and intercepts. Nice physical challenge. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And that is as far as they're going to go. That's a lovely, neat pass. Just eases him off the ball. No, that's been intercepted.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, that's clever. Khan claims comfortably. That's been cut out, well played. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
He is through here. Cruyff. No, he's not getting past him there. That looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. So a chance here, what can they make of it? So does he go for it? It's not a kind angle. Great save by Dida.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Chiellini promptly onto that, and that is that. Looking for options for movement. And the shot! And the pass is intercepted. And here's Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Crossed into the... He's got ball! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Haaland certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Lovely feet. Oh, he's been caught napping! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Cáceres aimed beyond the defence. That's good play.
That's good play from him.
Well seen. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Birmingham certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And as you can see, we've already started here. And he's straight offside. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And reclaimed it in a trice. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He is through here.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Right card. Messi. And he's quick to snatch it back. Khan. Now it's Platini. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Rijkaard. Robson. At best. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nesta. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Stood up well to him there. Thinks about the shot. Nesta makes the interception. Bergobi has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
There's the shot! Goal! Barcelona! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Looking to play him in. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there.
Birmingham really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Defending was strong and firm. Now it's Villa. Now, can they get him away? Davids, Nesta, spots it and intercepts. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Kubo. Robson.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Rummenigge.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bergobi.
Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Now it's Eto'o. Cáceres. That is a brilliant interception. And he can clear it away. That's the throw. And it's Cruyff. David Villa. David Villa! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Nesta gets it away. And he has been fouled there. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting. Cruyff!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cáceres.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And he was alert to it.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Best, a player who needs no introduction. And he was quick to react. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
There will be 1 minute at
And
a
that
time.
interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Villa. Platini. He's got away. And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And a quick reminder today to please take all litter to bins located by the entrance gates. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Substitution on the field.
And we're off again.
Birmingham really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Coming on the field.
Now it's Mbappe.
Number 11.
Oh, that's a very decent ball now.
17. Mbappe.
Right card, clears,
Number 30.
and
Platini.
smartly reclaimed.
Number 20. Baresi.
Now it's Bale. Now there's a fine ball. And he's there to get it away. And that's been won straight back. And that is out of play. Pings it across. Mbappe finds himself offside. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Engages and forces him off the ball. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Oh, bang on target. That has been cut short. Looking for options for movement. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Real chance! Really well taken goal. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
The attendance for this match was
And he's let fly!
20,997.
Almost an hour gone. Done delicately. No, that's been intercepted. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though.
It's Eto'o! It's anyone's ball now. Mbappe.
This is the time you need that pace.
Mbappe goes on a charge down the left, and he's managed to get free.
Substitution in progress.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Can he get on the end of this? Looks a good ball through. Platini takes control of it and he's on the move. Tries a shot!
Birmingham really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Baresi gets across to intercept that, and it's Michel Platini. That's a shade optimistic. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, that's well spotted. Looking for the run. Nesta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Tries to play it through. Platini in acres of space out wide. Bergomi attempts a clearance. Great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Now it's Mbappe. All right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. To square things up. We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Platini. Platini was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Tries to pass it through. Well timed, excellent interception. And now they can clear their lines. Platini. And this is Bale. Oh, he's bustling through. Decent chance! Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Not too much more here than seeing our time, and time is very near. Haaland! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Pinches it off him. We are into overtime. Cruyff. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, they've chosen the...
And time is up. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Mbappe voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Watch the screen for an information
Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. Well, Lionel Messi's last European conquest came in 2015, and what a campaign that was. First leg of the semi-final, Jim, especially so.
Yep, and the second of his goals, where he sat down, toyed with, and utterly humiliated one of the best defenders around at the time. So, for me, easily one of the most memorable goals.
Has a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
Played into space, chips it through. Rummenigge. He's shifting through the gears here. It's a mighty effort! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Mbappe is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Rummenigge. Mbappe! Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. It's a searching pass. Pass somewhat off target. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Battling for the right to play in the early stages. Pull it. Now it's Mbappe. Looking for the run. Makalele. That is a crunching tackle. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Still goalless. Can he get on the end of this? Robson. Oh, important interception. Cleared without complication. Bergomi is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. He is just caressing the ball. They've got to be quick to recover this. Shapes to shoot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And we have our very first corner. Big chance! And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, Red, nice interception. And here's Messi. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
There's the shot! That has been knocked clear.
This is the time you need that pace.
Good take, and the shot! And he's there to clear it. Just off target. This is their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Arsenal are looking to go forward now.
Birmingham have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Turns back here, probably the best option. Well seen, saw that coming, and it's skewed away. Can he stop it going out? Probing pass. Dida punts it upfield. Bergomi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That ball looks a good one. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And it's been played through. Best. Oh, this is a very good run. Goes for a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Messi. He's had a shot! So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Messi! Oh, that's a waste.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score.
1 minute added time.
It is a corner. This possibly the last play of the half. And it's been taken short. Good chance here! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. And the team's still separated by 1 goal, but it should be very different.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Leading 1-0 at the break. Here we go again then.
Birmingham definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Bullet. This looks promising. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he skips past his man. Maldini pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Chance, surely! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
Substitution on the field.
So their 4th corner of the game.
Number 7, number 2, Chow. Number 14, Brian Robson.
Messi plays it short. And here's Messi. Chance for a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Number 55.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Messi. That has not gone well. Thinks about the shot. It's Bale!
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Rummenigge. Gives it back. No way through there. Now it's Messi. Is there any support? He might not need it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Can he finish? It's anyone's ball now. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the through ball. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Rummenigge. And this is Messi. Messi! Sticks it away! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Substitution on the field, number 8.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Coming on to replace him is number 30, Platini. Substitution.
Totti. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Griezmann. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bale looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And he was quick to react.
Arsenal clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
That's a cute ball. And it's Bale. It's Bale! He scores! And again they hit the front. He just absolutely speared that in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Number 11.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Nice looking ball. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And he's gone direct here. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Knocks it into space. And he's intervened well there. Looking to play him in. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Shoots! No mistake! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And he is going into that little black book. And that's a good ball. Makaleli. Vieira gets a foot in here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
4 extra minutes added on. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Shot a goal! Oh, it's come off the upright. Baresi gets good distance on it. And he gets rid in a hurry. Bellingham tries to pass it through. He can get that clear. And the referee brings it to a close. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people.
Just a quick announcement. And
your final thoughts, Jim?
Birmingham definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Many thanks to Jim, and with